Alright. That was a fun tournament. Mostly because I made it. Alright, so we're gonna take a look at the list while we talk to our friends about the list. It was the weakest part of the deck, so we cut it. Wow. So here's Ironblood's list for those who want to look at it. Um yeah, it's just, we took so after I want to talk about last week. Ironblood makes the finals last week, and we started talking on stream about what we can do to change it. And we talked about sins of the past. And he played me in a match, and he wrecked me with sins of the past. I was like, this card is nuts. We gotta play it. And so we started working on it. He added like take inventory. I think I talked about pieces of the puzzle. That's really good. And our lists are a lot different. Like he's got Cloud of Fairies and Golgari Rock Farm and Constellation. I've got not that. I've got main deck just like uh stuff. I've got main deck bounce spells, specifically compounding deterrence. So the sideboard's really hated against mono red. I actually didn't have any sort of like for me, I didn't have any sort of like dedicated mono red hate. I actually dodged the whole matchup. I was actually looking just tendrils them out quickly as I can. So he's got biorhythm. I'm not really sure what biorhythm how it really interacts, but you could ask Ironblood, he's in chat right now. What is this for? The Pearl Fisher is also pretty good. I might add this to my deck actually. Pretty good to get the fight against the random maybe some of the random hate. I'm not really sure how good this card could be. But it's pretty good. But yeah, this deck's nuts. I'm gonna keep playing it till someone tells me not to play it. So we're going to Briar Moss deck. We're gonna look at his deck. I'm actually really curious to see his deck. So the best way I can describe his deck is Battlefield Thaumaturge, Hour of Need. So that's like your end game for me. He's got a couple of just like traumatic visions. Okay, oh, just land cycles. I like the use of like possess scab into like profane command. Profane command is a absurdly powerful card when used in the right condition. We saw a lot of games just like winning off like Imperial Plate. It's really like I watched a couple of your matches, Briar Moss, and a lot of times you had 7 cards in your hand and your opponent had 0. So Imperial Plate seemed really good there. Let's see. The sideboard was pretty spicy. A lot of like just like white. No, you're done. Green, you're done. I love sideboards like that. Storm, maybe done. Memoricide, maybe done. Redirect, pretty cool against the burn decks. Honest Night Reach, I'm not really sure what you're rating this against. You can tell me what is a Honden for. Maybe you can see other control decks. Pretty much guaranteed discard. Most other control decks aren't really built to beat this. Interesting deck. Congrats on making it to the finals. Actually, if you look at his wins, it didn't drop. He only dropped 1 game all the way to the finals. So yeah, it's right into the control decks. Yeah, I came at a conclusion. But look at his win record. Like I know it like kind of like I know it kind of like in my commentary, kind of like what is going on? But I can't argue with this result. Look at these results. 2-0. He only dropped 1 game to the burn. 2-0'd everybody else. You know? Just 2-0'd the crap out of everybody else. So, congrats to you. Alright, third place, Ashamale. This calling it Cats and Dogs. This green white mid range, aggro mid range. He won the Thursday tournament last week. So I'm gonna take a look at this. Won the listen room. I'm gonna say this right now. Like I think the black is a good splash for like utter end. Demon Constellation I'm not really a fan of. I don't get why these extras aren't playing with Congregation at Dawn. Just play that. Just play Demon and Console. Just play Congregation at Dawn. But you saw this deck last week. It's like Fleece Mane, Watch Wolf, solid 2 drops, like Witch Stalker, which is like pretty good. This is great against the burn decks, the Hierarch. Dogger's Angel just kind of cleans up. Well, just like mid-rangey threats. The green white sideboard, of course, Gilded Light, but we could beat that now. We could easily just beat that. Guy's Revenge, great against the control decks. I like white. I think white has a lot of good sideboard. I beat him in the top. Where to look at my deck list. So, of course, yours truly made the top 4. Lost Ironblood, but he won, so it's okay. I'm playing a very normal, just. I know the mice are just so interesting. I don't get it. This is my list. I probably wouldn't change anything in this list. Honestly, I think the list is really strong. I think it would change. I'd probably cut a swamp for another island. That's pretty much it. I think I have enough black sources, so I think I want another island in my deck. I like the Compelling Returns main deck. The Hellish Mystic was terrible. Hey, Ashman, what's up, man? I think you always want all, like, Absence Pilgrims, right? Yeah. He only had 3 Absence Pilgrims. I didn't really look at his list that well, but, like... Yeah, but this is... I mean, my list was, like, pretty... I would say, like, stock. Well, I did create the archetype, but... This is, like... I think this is, like, perfect right here. I'm not running Raw Farm. I don't think I'm gonna Raw... I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna think about it. My sideboard is a lot different than, Ironbloods. I had the hunting... Oh, I got the hunting pack. Ashman, I got the hunting pack, you. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. But I got the hunting... I actually got the cast hunting pack today. I was so excited to cast hunting pack. I was so excited. Oh man, Turnabout was alright. Curious Homunculus did some work. Oh, I liked my sideboard. This one Tendrils is like kind of random. This could probably be the Temporal Fisher, but I wouldn't know what I bring it in against. Like I can bounce on my opponent's permanents, and then maybe next turn go off, but... This is for the mono red deck. Because against mono red, my idea was just to like try to do like a lot of like smaller tendrils to stay alive as much, and then like tendrils them out later. For future deck tech, something for mid range. My next deck tech is actually going to be on. I'm going to just show you my next. This is my next deck tech. It's just mono blue morph pickles through your Chameleon time straddle block. Yeah, it doesn't at all. I don't. But this is my next deck tech, actually. I'm going to start recording maybe today or tomorrow. Not really sure. Probably tomorrow. Alright, A. Lawrence, a burn deck. I think he just kind of like... Yeah, he just took this list from... Played this against me. I think like Dragonis. This is the Dragonis list. Yeah, this is a Dragonis list for sure. Yeah, there's not much to say about this deck. It's just like... It's just good. He made top... He did make top 8. He lost to Ironblood. A very interesting game. I wish we like kind of saw that, but I was waiting on Greedy to not be there. Oh, I closed at an accident. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Greedy. Sorry, buddy. You didn't. I'm sorry you had some issues, but you made top 8. Congrats. So many top 8. And here's your... I've seen him play in a couple games here. So white black is like... White black is kind of like in the running for like probably second best color combination in my opinion. You have so many strong tools. Tight Hollow Sculler, Calm Ball. He's not playing like with Gerard's Verdict, but Gerard's Verdict is here. Just a lot of like Gear Hulk. I mean, it's interesting. He's playing Gear Hulk without any artifacts. I guess he has Orbs of Warding and Spear of Heliod, so he's got some stuff. The Miser's Magister, just interesting. Kind of like I love Necrotic Sliver. I think that card's like pretty good. Very heavy on the white and black, so your mana base has got to be like, yeah. I actually would cut this. If you're still watching Greedy, I would cut this for probably like another just black-white dual land. Just play more black-white duels, because your list, look how many like black-white spells you have to play like on curve. It's pretty hard. I would probably just play more black-white duels instead of playing this Temporary Expanse. The Expanse is fine, but I'd rather just play more dual lands, so you can do both. Scour Barrens is legal. Yes, you're right. Scour Barrens is a strict upgrade to Forsaken Sanctuary. Yeah. So I would definitely play more dual lands. That's my opinion. But I mean, everything here seems. I've noticed in this format. Um, I've noticed that a lot of people like to play a lot of one ofs. What's with you guys in one ofs? I don't know. I guess he's like demonic constellation, so it could like kind of like dig for some of these things. But geez, look at your sideboard. All right, Ben, take it easy, man. Most of the credit goes to Dragonis. Okay, so he's shouting on Dragonis. Ben, take it easy, man. Thanks for watching. All right, let's move on. J-Man, quietly one of my favorite deck builders. Again on the Mono Red Devotion, so twice in a row he's made it. Am I streaming tomorrow? Maybe. No, I can't really stream tomorrow. I've got to work early on Friday, so I might do some like just videos. I have to work tomorrow, and I might do some video stuff, so I don't think I'll be streaming. Yeah, Demonic Constellation, I just don't like. Don't talk to Ashman about Demonic Constellation. He just swears by that card. Every deck he plays, he'll splash for Demonic Constellation. So like, I can't hate on it. I don't know. He didn't really. I guess he just played a Curse of Blood. That's a new card in here. And it's got a little kind of like an updated removal, but we've seen this before. Mono Red still good. Last but not least, Math Guy with blue white. This is very similar to I think I saw like Metal Atog plays this deck. Just a bunch of. I'm supposed to play Constellation. Maybe, I don't know. I think I draw enough cards. I I don't know. I'm just so afraid to play it. I think it's just like the risk reward is so hard. It's just so it's so different. Anyways, let me look at this deck. So yeah, just a very atypical. I think the part I don't like about this deck is that like it's just trying to like counterspell you out of the game. Main deck Gilded Light's kind of interesting, but this deck doesn't really like do much. Just draws cards, counter spells, and just kind of like tries to win with Aetherling. Yeah, it's trying to like. It's kind of like my other control deck that I have, except my control deck actually has an instant win condition. But yeah, I don't know about this. Tragic Arrogance is interesting. I guess it's like his Wrath of Choice. I actually know the card was legal. Alright, so that's the top 8. We'll just kind of like skim through this and look at any like. It's all early. I was like, I think he played this. Oh yeah, he played this. Oh, he played this rather. Plays in the. Oh, I know what I see. I want to see Chandlertron's list. I think he Chandlertron. I forgot the standings were. Chandlertron finished. Okay, it was 2-2, but all right. There's 2 lists we're gonna see. Let me look at the rest. Okay, we're gonna go yelling. Look at Beaker's list first. Played him around 2. He's working on his deck. I gave him a skeleton of it, but Ground Assault and my man loves Ground Assault. Bounding Craze. I'm really surprised you brought up Bounding Crazes against me, Beakers. What was that for? Just trying to beat me down or something? Or well, just ask me. I'm gonna ask you this: what is this for? What is this for? That's my real question. Why is this in here? That's the Honda. That's what the Honda's for. Yeah, for sure. Exactly for Storm. Otherwise, they get ground out. Okay, interesting. So you're saying you're just bringing it in to beat me down and try to like tempo me out, right? It's too slow to play the other. Wouldn't you want to just like quad counterflux? Yeah, we're definitely looking at Dragona's Humans list next. But wouldn't you want to like quad counterflux me slash? I mean, this is fine. I can see what you're talking about, but like Would you want to play quad counterflux and just like counter all my spells? That's what I feel like you should be doing against me. Of course, getting 4 mana is one thing, but like, just playing quad counterflux and like, when the storm triggers on the stack, let it resolve, let the storm trigger resolve, and then counter all the spells. Wouldn't you just want to do that? Return about it? I mean, yeah, but I gotta have it, right? I still gotta have it. Now draw as many cards. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Yeah, you're right. Like, it's kind of like a back and forth. Like, do I have it? Do I not? All right, we're gonna look at the 2 decks of this tournament. I'm not sure like which is better, but these are the 2 decks that are crazy. Okay, this guy went Dragos went 1 and 3, but we're gonna look at this monstrosity of a deck. Okay, let's see what we got going on. So Hermit Druid's legal. It's a human. That exercise are recently unbugged, but still kind of bugged. Is a human. All these humans, and Angels of Glory's Rise. So basically, he's Hermit Druiding his whole deck in his graveyard, and then just kind of like, let me just look at some of these. This will kill your opponent. This is legal. What does this do? Oh, it's just a human thing. Okay. Riders of Gavny, that's good. Moga's Marauder. What is this deck? Oh my goodness. He's gotta wait till 4 mana to even like Hermit Druid himself so he can zombify. It's all tap lands. And then apparently he sideboards into this. I've made a monster, he said. The guy that went 1 and 3 made a monster. Interesting deck. I love Cloud Blazer. I think this should be main deck. I don't know why it's not main deck, but I mean, obviously the plan's like the Angels Glory Rise and trying to like kill them right there. It's kind of hard to kill them. You should probably play more Malcontents, right? Right? I don't know. I guess it's not good if they have like Orbs of Warding, right? The other problem is that like Logan's Marauder doesn't really give enough. Like I haven't really done the math. Okay, let's see a little. Let's say he just dumps his entire graveyard into this. Maltriggers per human. Yeah. It would it might kill him on the spot. It's not like he doesn't have enough humans though. You have 20 humans. I'm trying to think of like the haste part of Mogi's Marauder. Alright. 2, 3. I guess they have 3, so all of them will trigger. Yeah, they'll all just trigger everything, yeah. Yeah, I guess the one shot will happen. Okay. Unless they're in his hand. Interesting deck. I'm interested. What did he lose to though? He won round 1 against the Dragon Esper deck. He lost everybody else. Heroic, Copy, Roll. Oh, well, we're gonna look at Chandlertron's deck. This guy, like, deck builder of the year here. He had to leave at 2-1. Who knows what he could have done in the last round? He had to leave, but he only had a 1-out Dragon. He only had the 1-out of this thing. This guy. Oh my goodness. Here's a control deck that everyone needs to be playing. No, not really, but Volt Charge, Assembled Legion. So he's just trying to assemble Legion people out. Oh my goodness. I would have loved to play this deck. I would have beat it so bad. The 1-up Bogarn Hellkite. That 1-up Bogarn Hellkite killed Dragonis. What? What? Assemble Legion's ridiculous. Hondens, yes. Yes, Briar Moss. Hondens everywhere. No, you can't. It's so hard to beat. I can't beat it. I can bounce it. This Bogarn Hellkite was always there, right, Greedy? It was always there. He always had it. This guy's a monster. I tell you, man. Chandratron is a freaking monster. The one of contingent class? What? What is this deck? Oh, this is. He said he worked really hard on this, but this is something else. I don't tell you that. I don't know what would happen when he made top if he made top 8. I have no idea what would have happened. Fire Main Angel? Sure. I guess it's a recursive threat for 10 mana. I thought he was running at least 2. I thought he was playing Dragonstorm. I thought a lot of things. But apparently he beat people down Isaac Kirun and Bogarden Hellkite. This guy's nuts. This guy's insane. This man's an insane man. Well, I mean, the best deck went to Dragonis, even though 1 and 3. But he had like the coolest looking deck. There's one other deck I wanted to look at. Where was it? Oh, Sino's deck. Oh, I just played Heroic with green. Oh, that's right.